Hi everyone, this is Rosie from Group F, and today our team is really pleased to introduce everyone with an interesting topic, which is 3D printing technology. And for this presentation, we will cover seven parts, which include what exactly is 3D printing technology, its history, the market niche, its features and service, what could be a successful story of a company using this certain technology, which specifically refer to BMW case, the technology players, and we will conclude our presentations at the end. And I'm happy to move the floor to my next teammate, which is Tinker, to introduce everyone with the background of 3D printing. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Jingji Wang. Today I'm responsible for the first part that is described the topic. I'm excited to talk about 3D printing and how it's changing supply chains. I will cover the basics of 3D printing, its different types, and why it's so important for modern supply chain management. Um, in this part, I will focus on two main points. Let's start by understanding what 3D printing is all about. As you can see, definition. 3D printing, also called additive manufacturing, is a way to make three-dimensional objects layer by layer from a digital design. It's a big deal in manufacturing because it lets us make complex things in new ways. Let's look at the, the next how it works. Unlike traditional methods that carve things out of a block, three-dimension printing builds things up. It adds layer upon layer of material to create the final product, making it precise and efficient. Let's look at the types of three-dimension printing processes. There are different types of three-dimension printing, like fused deposition modeling (FDM), which uses plastic, stereolithography (SLA), which uses light to harden liquid, and selective laser sintering (SLS), which fuse the powder together with laser. Uh, let's look at next point. Uh, let's uh, let's see why three-dimension printing matters so much for supply chains. In this part, I will focus on four main points. The first one is relevance. Three-dimension printing is a big deal for supply chains because it helps us agility, customization, and efficiency. It changed the game for manufacturing, making it more innovative and competitive worldwide. And the second one is agility. One of the best things about three-dimension printing is how fast it is. It lets us make things on the spot so companies can repeat quickly to what customers want. The flexibility keeps supply chains strong and responsible. The next one is custom customization. Uh, with three-dimension printing, we can easily tailor products to fit what customers want. This personal touch makes the customers happier and keeps them coming back, making brands stand out in the market. And the final and finally is let's move on to efficiency. Three-dimension printing also saves time and money in supply chains. By making things locally and only when needed, companies can cut down on storage and waste, making operations smoother and more profitable. The above is all the content for my part. Next is Hao Ma. Continue.
Hi there, I'm Hausen Ma. Today, I will provide a detailed overview of the development history and application fields of 3D printing technology. As an emerging technology, 3D printing represents a new change in the development of the world's manufacturing industry, playing a crucial role in advancing advanced manufacturing, promoting industry integration, and driving industrial transformation and upgrading. Firstly, let's take a moment to review the timeline of 3D printing technology development. In 1993, 3D printing technology first emerged, and by 1995, the market size and trends began to grow. By 1997, people began to recognize the advantages of 3D printings, such as shortening product development cycles and improving production efficiency. With continuous technological advancements, by 2001, 3D printing equipment's performance significantly improved, achieving fine resolutions and single layer thickness capabilities. The year 2005 marked the birth of the first 3D printing equipment manufacturer in the United States, with related research and development expanding into China. By 2009, 3D printing technology began to be applied in precision parts manufacturing and home renovations. Eventually, in 2011, the global 3D printing industry's output value and market size significantly increased, marking a new stage in the development of 3D printing technology. Today, 3D printing technology continues to rapidly evolve, with various industries actively exploring its applications. The range of materials available for printing continues to expand, while printing precision and speed continue to improve. In the medical field, customized medical devices and implants have become a reality, and bioprinting technology is gradually growing. As we can see, 3D printing technology has evolved from a concept to a mature manufacturing technology, changing our world and bringing endless possibilities. Now, let's move on to the part of the applications of 3D printing technology in various fields. Firstly, the application of personalized product customization systems has brought new possibilities to computer integrated manufacturing. Secondly, the use of iron polymers for rapid prototyping and manufacturing has brought more efficient production methods to the manufacturing industry. In addition, the rapid manufacturing of electrically conductive components and aortic valve hydrogel scaffolds using 3D printing technology has brought revolutionary changes to the medical field. Meanwhile, 3D printing technology is also widely used in an automotive and aircraft model manufacturing, conductive devices, tissue engineering, scaffolds, and other fields, bringing more possibilities to various industries. In conclusion, the development history of 3D printing technology is filled with innovation and breakthroughs, while its application fields continue to expand and deepen. And in the future, with further technological development and improvements, we believe that 3D printing technology will continue to bring more opportunities and a challenge to various industries. Thank you. Qinghong, your turn.
Hi, I'm Qingwen. It's my part to describe the market niche and its value proposition. So the first need for 3D technology will target markets where there is a demand for customized manufacturing. Because of 3D print technology have the feature that can provide customized and personalized manufacturing products or service. This means that user can generate any what they want by the technology. Consumers can enjoy products that reflect their individual style and personality. It's also what the first value proposition of the 3D print knowledge. For example, its niche is particularly valuable in industry such as healthcare or consumer goods and automotive. In the logistic industry, 3D printing technology will offer business customer a customized manufacturing service. Its ability to offer personalized products can enhance customer satisfaction, increase brand loyalty, and differentiate business from competitors. Meanwhile, individual consumer can create complex geometries and consolidate assemblies in a single printing process, and then eliminating the need for the assemble and reducing material usage, labor costs, and scrap, then achieving the cost-saving goal. The logistic companies can use 3D printing to create bespoke packaging design that optimize space utilization, minimize packaging waste, and enhance product protection during the transit. That's the second niche for 3D printing will target markets where needed the technology of rapid prototyping. 3D printing is widely used for rapid prototyping in industries such as automotive, consumer goods, and healthcare. Companies utilize 3D printing to quickly create prototypes of new products or components, enabling faster iteration of designs and promoting the product development process. So the value of proposition would be the rapid prototyping capability enables faster iteration of design, shorter development cycles, and automatically speeds up time to market for new products. Then for individual consumers, they can take advantage of 3D printing to quickly produce product ideas and prototypes. This enables them to test the market viability, refine design, and attract investor or customer before investing in mass production. Overall, the value proposition of rapid prototyping lies in its ability to drive innovation, reduce time and cost, mitigate risk, and facilitate cooperation throughout the product development process. By leveraging rapid prototyping technology effectively, companies can improve innovation cycles, improve product quality, and gain a competitive advantage in the marketplace. This is the this is the third niche for 3D technology will target to the business that have big demand of the spare parts. By utilizing 3D printing, logistic companies can produce spare parts on demand, reducing inventory costs and the lead time associated with traditional supply chains. This is particularly valuable for critical components with low demand or those easy to obsolescence. If a company's machinery is damaged or aging due to long-term storage of parts, 3D technology will create a specific spare parts for repair. Company will no longer need to consider the inventory of parts, and 3D technology will make it immediately. For individual consumers, this highly improve efficiency, accuracy, and flexibility in production operations. On the other hand, this feature helps company to reduce the cost of maintenance and also will benefit to the business customer. This is my part. Pass to the Jun, please.
Okay, thank you, Harry. So just like
Okay, thank you, Qiwen. So we all know that just like a regular printer can print documents onto flat sheets of paper, a 3D printer can turn digital design files into a real three-dimensional objects. This means we can use it to manufacture all sorts of things, from small toys, car to car parts, and even medical device. Now, let's take a look at the features and service that 3D printing provides for business in supply chain management. Firstly, it can help business rapidly create prototypes. In the past, making a prototype of product might have required special skills, along with a long period of time, or even a large amount of capital investment. But now, with 3D printing, we can produce a prototype within a few hours, and the cost is greatly reduced. Secondly, through 3D printing, business can reduce inventory. Historically, maintaining a large inventories of raw material was necessary for manufacturing. But with 3D printing, business can produce on demand, eliminating the need for large inventories and resulting in considerable cost saving. Finally, 3D printing can also simplify the supply chain. By localizing manufacturing process, business can expedite product delivery. This localization minimizes the need for extensive transportation logistics and helps to reduce distribution costs and time. So what features and service does 3D printing provide for customer in supply chain management? Well, to begin with, it can offer consumers greater product diversity and customization options. Have you ever thought about having something specially customized just for you? Here's an example. In the traditional supply chain, customizing a piece of jewelry for oneself required a significant amount of time, skill, and money. But with 3D printing, business can make product according to consumers' requirements, meeting their personalized need. Additionally, because 3D printing technology enables rapid prototyping, customers can quickly view and modify their design before finalizing the product. Moreover, 3D printing can shorten product delivery times, meaning consumers can get product faster. Since 3D printing technology can achieve instant manufacturing, business can manufacture product locally, and consumers no longer need to wait for long production cycles. This definitely enhances the consumer's shopping experience. Now, Rosie gonna show you a successful story of 3D printing.
Hi everyone, this is Rosie, and for this section, I will be addressing the successful story of BMW in using 3D printing in their additive manufacturing. So you may have a question like, how does exactly 3D printing help this brand to grow in their production? So first of all, it's really important to know that it is assumed that by 2025, 3D printing will have the overall market value on the economy as 230 billions to 550 billion US dollar per year. So this was carried out by a study under Logistic 4.0 and Future of Supply Chains. So in the context of BMW, 3D printing have been used by them to produce the small serial production. So by doing that, it would have BMW to have a fully control on their production timeline as well as the quality requirement that they wanted. And this certain technology have been used on many of the luxury line, including Rolls-Royce, where the spare part are including the metal, the polymers, as well as the plastic part. And apart from the first manufacturing aspects, it also help the brand to improve their material development via the generative design. So basically, the technology help them to shorten the time consuming where they used to spend on the vehicle development, because this technology help them to produce a real-time prototyping to see if a certain material is exactly fit when they have been used on the actual vehicle. And this part is specifically referred to the engine part. And if it all work well, it would directly move into the production flow. So those are the two major benefit that 3D printing bring to BMW. And what about the environmental aspects? Um, uh, BMW was also moving toward their sustainability value due to the help of 3D printing, because one of its technology called Voyage Yachts it has been reported that all the unused material in its additive production is 100% recycled, and it will be reused again in the productions for the alternative purpose to help to ensure that the brand are not create any harmful impact on the environment and cause any unnecessary waste to the ecosystem. And apart from those two aspects, you may have a question. What about the operational and financial aspect? What 3D printing exactly have done? So it has been claimed that after using this technology, the company have on cutting them down on their overall manufacturing cost up to 58%, and in only a years more than 100,000 components are being printed by 3D printing. And due to all those achievements, currently BMW also aim to exclusively produce their car in Germany by decentralize all the spare part supplier that used to made in US, China, and Thailand. And those are the overall key major aspects that this technology bring to BMW. And moving for the next part, our teammate similarly will elaborate more on the pro and con of this certain technology on BMW. Thank you so much.
So, I'm starting with the pros and cons of using 3D printing for BMW. Starting with the pros, the lower cost. Consumers tends to benefit greatly from potential cost savings on automotive. Printing parts locally is more cost effective than importing from the overseas factories. Second one is limitless potentials. Whether it's a blue crankshaft or the red one, the possibilities are limitless with the advanced technology. Manufacturers can utilize these 3D printers to fabricate or customize their car parts efficiently. Reduce risk of faulty parts. Careless mistakes, oversight, and distractions during the manufacture process can lead to the development of the faulty components. However, this 3D printing for the BMW printers can eliminate the risk of human error by ensuring precise and accurate production of the car parts. Fourth, eco-friendly without the waste. The car manufacturers plays a very important role in generating the waste to the disposal of the defective products. With 3D printing technology, there is virtually no waste products. Next one is the cones. Starting with the cones for the 3D printing for BMW, it's a slow process. Like as the technology advances, we can anticipate quicker and more efficient mass manufacturing. But one of the downside for the 3D printing is the amount of time it takes to manufacture the parts. Second one is limited printing material. Ensuring you have an adequate supply of the paper, which is the raw material, is essential for printing documents. The same principle applies to the 3D printers, which rely on the filaments. In 3D printing, it's a filaments instead of standard paper to create the prints. So running low on the filaments can resist your printing capabilities. Third is it reduces manufacturer jobs. The other downside to introducing mass 3D printing to manufacturer is the impact of the job market. Replacing the human workers with the robot counterparts will cause a spike in the unemployment rate. Increased emissions. With 3D printing can help reduce the product waste. It also contributes to excessive carbon emission, offsetting its eco-friendly benefits. But the process of creating 3D car parts from scratch results is the in the air pollutions. Thankfully, 3D printers are still in the early stages of development, offering hope for a greener future with the cleaner air. Thank you.
Hello guys, today I will talk about technology failures of 3D printing. 3D printing technology, like any other manufacturing process, is subject to failures. These failures can occur due to various reasons, including technical issues, material properties, design flaws, and human error. Here are some common failures associated with 3D printing. The very first is delamination. Delamination involves the separation of layers within the print, resulting in a weakened structure. Factors such as incorrect print settings, inadequate infill density, or printing at high speeds can contribute to this issue. Misaligned layers. Misaligned layers occurs when layers are not properly stacked, leading to an inaccurate final shape. This can be caused by mechanical issue with the printer such as loose belts or misaligned axes. The third one is support structure failures. Support structure are often necessary for printing complex geometries. If these supports are not properly designed or implemented, they can fail during printing, resulting in deformations or collapsed features. The fourth one is model designs issues. Poorly designed models with thin or unsupported features can be prone to failure during printing. It's essential to optimize designs for 3D printing to ensure printability and structural integrity. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I hope everyone would have been came across the word 3D printing technology at least once in their life. After watching our presentation, most of the people would have been understand what is 3D printing technology and how it useful in supply chain field. But still, some people have an imagination about it, but could not able to connect the dots. For those people, I have added a small YouTube short video. Let's watch the video and talk about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's simple, right? Yes, because that guy uses a small home 3D printing machine which he used to do make his grandpa's old car's light indicator. In the same way, we also would have been came across this kind of situation or heard someone saying that they have an immense love to some product which is connected to their life. But as the manufacturer has been stopped manufacturing the product as the years goes by goes, once it's got damaged, they could not able to replace a particular product, as there is no other way. They maybe simply kept it in the home, or they would have sold it. For those cases, this 3D printing machine, which will be very much useful in order to make their own final product. Now, coming on to conclusion, 3D printing. Like 3D printing is like building a three-dimensional layer by layer in order to final products. Just we have to give the input, set drawing, as well as we have to input the filament. That's all. Well, talking about the history, it was emerged in the year of 1993, but only in the year of 2025, the first 3D printing machine came into the world. How it works? As you have saw in the video, we just have to input the drawing as well as the filament, and balance will be taken care of by the machine itself, 3D printing machine itself. Application. Well, talking about application, nowadays it has a most advanced applications, like they are just making medical equipments, as well as the manufacturing parts like car parts, as well as some of the electrical parts also they are like manufacturing nowadays. But future, we can expect they can literally able to we can able to print anything which is solid. And while talking about pros and cons, it has a lower cost, but initially you have to investment for the machine, and it has a limitless prototype. We can just build any type of material that we wanted, and again we can just simply modify it, and then we can just simply modify the diagram and give the input again, and then we can get the as long as we get the desired output. And it has a simplified supply chain network, like when you need to buy some product, you have to go to the store, or you have to apply it on order it online, and then it has to taken care of the logistic department, and then it has to be arrived at your place. But in this case, you can just simply make it in your home itself, or else, say for example, in the field of if you are considering a manufacturing plant, if they have a 3D printing machine, they can simply make its own product at no time. And there's very limited things can be gone into wrong, like very reduced risk of faulty products in this one. And also it has an eco-friendly with very minimal wastages. As you can see in the video, the guy used to remove just the support structure once the product has been finished. When talking about cons, it takes some time. Okay, so for in order to design the drawing, and then given the input, and if the product is somewhat bigger, it will take more time to get the output. And it has a limited printing material. You have seen the filament, right? See, you can't get that much filament as it's now, because the filament manufacturing companies are very less as of now. And of course it will reduce the manufacturing jobs, just like some people has been particularly open some different kinds of shops in order to make the desired parts of the car or something like that. So it will reduce their jobs. And it has been increased emission. See, when you use a 3D printing machine, it emits lots of carbon. So the carbon emission also is a very big cons on this one. Like all other product, this one also have some kind of technological failure, which is de-alignment and misaligned layer, support structure failure, and model design issues. But we have to consider the good thing about the 3D printing technology, which is a rapid prototyping. You can just, as I said earlier, we can just prototype any kind of material at your place itself, or else at the manufacturing places, until you are getting the desired products. And it has a reduced inventory cost, like we don't have to keep the lot of materials in stock, like, or buffer stock or something like that. We see, if you run out of stock, it will take some time to manufacture the part, like using the 3D printing machine. That's all, everyone. Thank you.